Previously in the anime, we saw Kana, the Gourmet Devil from the underworld, has come to the human world in search of delicious souls to eat. She joined a high school to wait and eat the souls of young ones once they mature. And luckily she found one, but Kyōji turned out to be insane. He thought Kanan wanted to confess her love and directly asked to sleep with her, thinking that is why she got all dressed up as a devil. It was quite a hilarious turn of events. And since Kanan never had a boyfriend, she got shy when she heard it. So to make her comfortable, Kyōji decided to start things slowly by dating. Kanan was definitely in with the tables reversed like this. And slowly, without even realizing she was falling for the guy. But to make her more jealous, her family maid showed up. Amy the succubus. At first she also liked the guy and wanted to eat him up. But seeing how the late bloomer got seriously attached, she backed off for now. But it seemed like a bomb was going to explode when Kanan found Kyōji with another girl at a restaurant. Amy was quietly observing the scene, and Kyōji got on his toes to introduce his childhood friend to her. Her name was Nadeko, and she was quite close with him. Actually way too much to annoy Kanan. Anyways, Nadeko and Kyōji had been childhood friends forever, and they did everything together in childhood. The most shocking was a sleepover. All those memories went through Kana, and her cold stare scared the girl. Seeing that, she realized she had to ask who she is, and after knowing Kana is Kyōji's girl. Nadeko did her best to fix the situation, but she made things even worse than before. Seeing Kanan already scared her, so she complimented Kana on how good she looks. Almost the perfect wife material for Kyōji. Kanan was easy to read, but Nadeko is surely going to develop some trauma. But for some reason her heart skipped a bit when Kanan looked down at her. I am sensing some deja vu, but anyways, Amy was pushing Kanan to take the next step in a relationship already. Which reminds Kanan that Kyōji was actually her food. Isn't it? So Kana snapped back and realized her end goal, and wants to make Kyōji offer his soul to her himself. For that, Amy suggested going on a date. She has experience and suggested a few moves of seduction, and reminds that she's the daughter of Beelzebub, so she can do anything. But it was easier said than done. The very next day, Kanan tried to ask Kyōji out on a date, but got cold feet instantly. Embarrassment took over her, and she wasn't able to speak her mind. But in the end, she snapped again because Kyōji wasn't understanding her at all, and finally invited him on a date. It was the first time her heart was pounding so fast. But anyways, the next day the date came, and the two went to Sky Tower to enjoy the view. Kanan was ready to make her move, but Kyōji noticed something, and after that he started to avoid making any physical contact with her. Kanan was trying her best to grab his attention, but when she realized it, it was too late. Kana had literally forgotten to wear that. So this messed up her plan completely. I mean, that's the problem with being shy. Anyone else would have taken advantage of this situation. Well, even after that the date went smoothly, and Kyōji's smooth talking was getting through Kana. Thankfully, she was a simple girl, because she understood she's falling in love. That is why she decided to hold back from eating his soul. But while she can wait, a succubus maid cannot. She wants to watch Kanan get closer with Kyōji soon. So she puts a plan into motion. Right now, the PE class ended, and both met face to face there. But Kanan asked the guy not to come any closer to her for the first time. Kyōji interpreted it as her hatred. He thought Kanan doesn't like him anymore, and got depressed. But in reality, she was just drenched in sweat and didn't want Kyōji to notice. And after hearing this, Kyōji got excited. Well, it's best to move on, as his perverted side just keeps rising. But Amy was confused looking at these two. At this rate, they won't ever take the next step in their relationship, so she decided to act as Kana's wingwoman. But keeping that aside for now, Kana revealed her pointy ears, and it looked so cute that Kyōji wanted to clean her ears. That's the sort of romantic move girls do for their man. But here the roles are reversed. The shy one got embarrassed again, but she couldn't say no to any of Kyōji's advances. She braced herself to endure it, but even a small touch made her heart race. And right now Kyōji is cleaning her ears. This made her go dizzy, as she was barely able to hold herself together. Amy was enjoying the show, and was hoping to see something more intense. But Kanan was barely able to handle even this much. And there was still another ear left. Her screams echoed, and thankfully it was Nadeko outside who heard it. Or else someone else might have misunderstood what Kanan and Kyōji were doing. Well, even Nadeko thought the same. But now comes the hot days of summer. Amy was relaxing in a swimsuit while Kanan was working, so when Kyōji came in he was completely stunned seeing Amy. Kanan was acting proud, saying that a devil princess like herself would never wear such revealing clothes. But watching her boyfriend react like that made her change into her school swimsuit. That fool watched the scene, but his reaction was obvious to Kanan. So when Kyōji tried to get out, he fell down, right in an awkward spot. So Kana tried to leave, but even she slipped and fell. Anyways, things weren't progressing between them, and Amy was attracting attention. So she became a student herself to blend in and make some moves to bring Kanan and Kyōji together. Plan 1 failed, then Plan 2. Yet that also failed, but Plan 3 didn't work either. So she just forced the two to at least do something. Even a kiss to show their affection would work. But this time Kanan got annoyed. But since she had no bad intentions, so Kanan couldn't punish her. Then after school, Amy concluded that Kana doesn't have enough feminine charm. That's why Kyōji is also not making any moves. This hit Kanan hard, so she decided to seduce Kyōji today. She acted like she was asleep to have Kyōji make a move on her. But Kyōji resisted the temptation and acted like a gentleman. So Kana went to the next level, but still no means no. It broke her heart that she is not attractive, but when she realized Kyōji was considerate of her feelings, she started to jump with joy. Don't know when these two will take the next step, but for now our recap has come to an end, but no worries, all you have to do is subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Till then, take care.